Hello, humans. We are back at Encore Chat. I'm here with three lovely ladies, and are multi-talented musicians. And to my right is Lara, to my left is Lisa, and to my far left is Yael.
Hello.
And these guys are all, did I do it? Yes, I did it. All right,
got
good.
it.
So we're all ready to roll here. And I just had some quick
Great.
questions. What I
Sure.
wanted to do is, can you guys just explain a little bit about these instruments and what they do?
Of course.
And we'll start with you. Okay,
Thank you.
Laura, thanks.
I'm Lara, and our group name is MARAFANYI Drum, Dance, and Song. So we like to combine all of it. MARAFANYI means love in the Susu language. And we chose that name because it's from Guinea, West Africa, where we study this music and where these instruments are from. So Yael and I primarily play this instrument, which is a hand drum, but it's called a djembe.
Okay.
Can you say that? Djembe.
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 Yeah, djembe.
Yeah, djembe.
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 It's a djembe.
Spelled with the letter D, by the way, but that's another for another conversation. So the djembe is made out of wood. It's carved from a tree. It has goat skin on top. It's strung with rope, and there's iron rings that hold the skin onto the drum in combination with the rope. It's a beautiful drum. It comes from the Mali Empire, which has since been rejiggered, shall we say, to encompass several countries on the west coast of Africa. So this is West African music. My sister, yes, it is my sister, Lisa, for our group primarily plays the timekeepers of the ensemble, which are the Doon Doon drums. It's the Doon Doon section. These drums are double-headed, and they have cow skin as opposed to the goat skin. Cow skin is a lot thicker. These drums are meant to be played with sticks, and there's usually 3 in the trio. And today we couldn't fit the large one in the studio, quite frankly. But
It's pretty big.
so we
It's
have
pretty
2.
big.
But this is the Doon Doon section, which comprises of the Doon Doon, which is the largest, the Sangban, medium, and the Kenkine, which is the baby size, the little one. Now, traditionally, this ensemble, this djembe orchestra, which comes from Guinea, West Africa, is from a male Muslim culture. The men usually play these drums. So here we are in 2014 with all kinds of accessibility and boldness and feminine energy coming forward and exploring all kinds of music. So luckily we've been welcomed by our teachers in the culture who are male and encouraged to learn and play and present this music. So, whew. But not everyone is accepting of that, and that's understandable. But we do want to convey that we are coming from the heart with this music. We've been playing and studying it for close to 20 years, maybe a little more. I don't know. I don't count the minutes. But so we're very devoted and heartfelt about what we do and how we present it. Do you have anything to add to that, Yael?
I thought that was nicely put. I think, I think we have been, on some level, really lucky to sit in front of these instruments and be able to study with some really great teachers and who have supported us. And I'm sure on some level it may or may not have been easy at some points, but I think along the way it has really shown that we can play these instruments.
Yes.
And we do it with integrity and love.
That's
Absolutely.
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that brings my next question. I want to ask you guys, because you bring
Yes.
up studying, and
Yes.
that's, to me, that's why we're here, because this is the end result of what you
Right.
guys put into it. You get out of it. And how important, in your opinions, do you feel that studying and learning it from, not just the percussion end of it, but every instrument? Because you also play piano.
Absolutely.
And, all kinds of instruments. I mean, how important is it to have that foundation of music theory, music background, studying? Whoever.
Absolutely. I think it's very important. I think every musical instrument you play, you should, if you're seriously interested, you should study it. Study the history, study where it comes from, study the technique, all of it. I think it's very important. And especially in these days, sometimes these drums, people can consider they can just bang on them or play whatever you want, but it's actually, there is technique, there is music, there is melody. These are all rhythms that come from hundreds and thousands of years ago that we have studied. So I think it's very important. And I think it's also respectful to culture that is not ours to learn this from the foundation, as you said, and to now. Yeah, I think it's important.
So and now you guys went to Guinea, West Africa,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
How was it? I mean, how was the experience? Everything. How was the whole thing?
How much time do you have?
We got time. We can edit. We
Yeah,
have
right.
time, honey.
So I've traveled there 5 times myself to learn the art forms of West African drum, dance, and song. Because in Africa, and I knew this before going there, all 3 of those things are happening in daily life all the time. Everybody's singing, dancing. It's not like The Sound of Music, Do you know what I mean? It's not like, la, 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 everything is great.
Those are a lot.
It's not quite like that, but, you know, for example, for any occasions, the drums show up, the dancers show up. They'll have a very social, almost like we would call a block party. They'll have something called a dundumba, which the street will close down, and the drummers and dancers take over, and you make a big circle. Everybody gets to show off their moves. So it's really, really wonderful to see, hear, and feel that culture so vibrantly, and you smell it and see it and hear it and feel it when you step off the plane. It's just a different vibration, and I think it's because of that. So my experiences there have been challenging and wonderful and life-changing and heart-opening and heartbreaking at times, but I will continue to return. I feel that we're never finished studying, and I speak that for the big we, whether it's guitar or bass, there's always more to learn. Always find a teacher, or I had great advice from a local artist a long time ago when I was just starting to pitter-patter with these drums, and his name is Chuck Wood. Most of us know him here, some of us know him. He's a great percussionist, and he said something to me that stuck with me still. He said, always find people to play with who are better than you. Make sure you're constantly playing with people that are better than you, whether that means studying or gigging out or whatever. And so it was a very effective hot tip. That way. My sister has not been to Guinea, West Africa yet. We plan to change this soon.
Something's in the works,
Falling
baby.
behind.
Something's in the works.
Right? See that? See how that goes?
Yeah, Elle has been there. She could speak to it a little
I
more.
have been traveled to Guinea 3 times. It is true. I think when I was studying here, the rhythms from teachers who are from Guinea or America here when I was studying, the minute I got to Guinea and put the drum and the dance together, it was like a whole different story, and so many things came to place, and so many things made sense. How the music and dance worked together, and how everything, how it all fit together, like the music and the complexity of it, and the people and the smell and everything around you. It made a whole difference, a whole big difference to me. Yeah, it was really special, and like a lot of light bulbs kept popping out. I was like, oh, I get that now. I understand why I'm playing this for this reason, or this movement connects to this part of the drum, or, you know, it was really incredible.
You learn.
Yes. Yeah.
That's great. Now, do you guys play other instruments yourself too, besides the percussion and all your African stuff?
I did start out in 3rd grade with the recorder and
All right, you
clarinet.
gotta start somewhere. You
I
gotta
went
start.
to the band. I played 6 years, and last year in high school, I went to drum set playing.
Oh,
So
great.
from
Okay.
drum set, that's how I got to the
percussion.
Yeah,
Oh, that's awesome.
I started. Did a little
That's-
traveling.
That's awesome. And what about
Good
you?
travel.
I got there through tap dance, believe it or not. My mom put me in dance at the age of 4 or 5, tap ballet, jazz, break dance, electric boogie, point. I tried all of it. I love the tap dance, and I feel like that's part of what led me here.
Right.
Also, our father is a jazz pianist and drum set player. Who, you know, we just grew up with jazz music around the house and him
Okay.
playing live, and so I am quite sure that informs my attraction to this instrument. Yeah, for
absolutely.
sure.
Yeah, that's
I think
great.
my sister can speak to that.
And
I was
yeah,
just gonna ask you,
piano.
Lisa, you do piano,
Clearly,
right? Yes.
and yeah, I'm just thinking of it in terms of teachers and teaching and who you learn from. But certainly our parents, I mean, that's in our blood from just being around music,
music all the
which I
time,
think is
yeah.
really important for kids. And that's why I think the teachers are so important, because they bring that, I mean, your teachers here are bringing to these kids,
yeah.
like one of their first experiences perhaps in music. And it's huge, you know, it's hugely important. So teachers are, it's a great gift to be a teacher.
Yeah,
And to give that to kids is, you're doing good.
Yeah, you get the results out of it. Yeah, you should. Well, guys, I want to thank you so much for stopping by and chatting and
you.
talking, getting
Thank
everything
you
done.
so
okay?
much.
Thank you so
And
much
guys,
for having us.
remember, do you guys have anything on YouTube yet? Are you guys
Oh,
doing
sure,
that?
absolutely.
Oh,
Yes.
well, talk, please. Tell them.
Oh,
Tell
sure.
them where you go.
You can find us on Facebook /Marafanyi, MARAFANYI, using that word Marafanyi, MARAFANYI. You can find us on YouTube, Vimeo, Twitter. We're all over the place. Pretty easy to find. There's also a .com.
There you go.
What about, where can we find
guys.
info about you guys?
Just go to Schmeeds.com.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Easy
you'll
peasy.
find us, I hope. And thanks, guys, for listening. And please study. It's real important. And everybody have fun. Take care now. We'll see you next week. Thanks for stopping at Encore Chat. Really put an effort in to learn an instrument. It's so important. Thanks again for lending an ear. Thanks for stopping in to Encore Chat. I'm Pete Schmeeds, that owns a small little store called Schmeeds Music, 831 Route 10 East in the Pine Plaza Shopping Center in Whippany, New Jersey. Thanks, guys, and stay in touch to see more videos to come.